Hello everybody, welcome to another part of Trusteft at the weekend. This time we have carried command for the Atari ST. The game exists also on the Amiga, I believe, on MS-DOS, and perhaps a couple more platforms, I'm not sure right now. Before I proceed, I just want to make one thing clear. If you like this game and want to get it, it's far better to get the DOS version. The reason for that is, the reason for that is that the DOS version is the only version, as far as I remember, which has time compression during the long travels, and you're gonna need it. Trust me. All right, let's have a look at this game. Start strategy game. This game was and still remains one of my favorite all-time games for all platforms. I'm gonna try to make it a very quickly, although I haven't played it in a long while. I'm gonna see if I can actually show you a few things now. This is the main map, strategic map, which is lots of islands in a huge, well, not huge, but quite big archipelago. Now, here on this side, you can barely see, unless I zoom in, is where we are located. And one blue island is the island we control, our main base, which is transferable. No, it's not transferable, the main base is not transferable, the base of supplies is. The red islands are islands which belong to the enemy carrier, which is controlled by the AI and which you have to defeat. In the strategy game, what we have to do is create a supply chain with mining, industrials and defensive islands good enough to defend themselves and support us with supplies till we destroy all opposition, mainly the enemy carrier, which we have no idea where it is at any point. We have to find it. Now the islands are, now cannot see here now because we only have one island, are connected with trade routes, so trade routes, which are, well, it's not trade routes, it's more like supply routes. So for example, this one, and this one are all connected, but this one, to connect to that, has to first go there or there. So when we ask for supplies from our supply base and say this is our supply base and we are over there, then the supply base must send a ship over here and then over here to supply us. So this will take some time. I know things are a bit complicated now in case you don't know the game, but well, this is how the game is. So I'm gonna, this is the bridge view of the ship, and ahead you can see the first island, our own island for now, Vulcan. This is the defensive view of the ship, and with the arrows over here, we can also use the joystick and the mouse. Yes, the mouse I'm using now. You can fire once, well, you can fire more than once. Anyway, let's not move it also. This is the main gun of the ship. Very powerful, but not very accurate. Well, not very maneuverable. So it's best used to bombard enemy islands, or of course the enemy carrier if we find it. What else it has? It has flares, which we can launch. I'll launch once now, which are used to when the enemy fires missiles at the ship, we can use a flare to make them hit the flare instead of our ship, which is quite convenient. Now we have drones. Let's launch one drone, and immediately we can see that the area surrounding our ship, far away from our ship, from the rear, and we can also use a missile if we want, as I did now, and we'll probably, yeah, there it is, and we had it explode. It's really very powerful weapon too. Now the other system, defensive system we have, are drones that float on the water around our carrier. Can change formation from here depending on where we want them to protect us from. So this is our front side, this is our aft side. Yeah, so let's say we want them there. Let's take them out and select this formation over there, so let's do that, and they'll automatically move to position, and we can actually, I believe, see them from here. Oops, come on, there you can see number 2 and number 1 moving into position. It's quite cool. Don't forget, this is 1987 that was produced, full 3D world. It's amazing. What else do we have here? The condition and status of our defensive systems. It's quite good to know. Now our main weapons in conquering this archipelago is Walrus. Walrus is our tank slash boat, which can be used to carry weapons and attack enemy islands, and it can be used to fire special virus missile into the enemy central command of each enemy island, which can then transform or take over the control of the island defense systems for our benefit. Or it can be used to simply destroy the enemy units and buildings. So let's have a look. Here we can actually set, with this icon we can set it to points, navigation points, that it will follow automatically if we set it to program, and then yeah. Let's see, let's pick what we're going to put inside. Let's use this is the virus bomb I told you about, and this is very beautiful, the automatic command center builder, which with this we can choose if we're gonna build a resource island, mining, factory, or defense. Let's say, well, I'm not going to pick anything now because we are already on a friendly island. We can transfer fuel between ships, so we can have one walrus run out of fuel, then we can send one with this and give fuel. Okay, let's just place one chemical laser for now, and let's get it out. Launching automatically, good. And now let's control it. Take autopilot off, radar on, speed full. Come on, I don't know what's going on. I don't know why the speed doesn't change, but oh yeah, on I forgot. On sea we cannot go more than 50% of our speed. We are quite far away from the carrier, but now we are approaching it. Now you can see the carrier a bit better. It's quite big. It's quite beautiful too, in my opinion. And let's fire once. This weapon is not the most powerful, but it is unlimited, so yeah. You can click on here, unlimited. Wow, why did I thought it was unlimited? I don't know. Alright, 38, 37, good. Let's go on the island. We lose control for a few seconds till it climbs the beach, and now we can re-enable control. And we can see a few buildings. This is from the I don't remember what it is. This looks like a volcano is actually the airport, or not the airport, the drone base, which launches friendly or enemy drones, flying drones, which attack. Oops. The automatically they attack the enemy units that might be present nearby. This is an oil rig from what I can see, and ahead of us is an airport. You can barely see it, of course, because you are very low on altitude. Well, ground, you can't get any lower. quite interesting. Now, this building right ahead is the command center of the island. Every island has it. Every colonized island has it. So if this was an enemy island and we destroyed this building alone, then the enemy would lose control of the island. If we actually fired a virus bomb here in this slot from close by, then we would automatically, after a few seconds, take control of the island with all the buildings intact. It's quite fun to do that. Alright, let's stop. Actually, it doesn't matter what it will do. Let's continue to show you what else we can do here. Manda are our airplanes. Air defense, alright, let's place one missile there. Let's place Quaker free fall bomb, basically a ground attack laser, but it is also can be used against airplanes or drones to be exact. And this is a long communication board. Basically you can use this one instead of a laser, for example, and then send the Manda on long range recon mission, so you can see what type of island is ahead, if it is captured or not, and if the enemy carrier is nearby, and so on. Okay, let's fuel supply. I think, yeah, it is fueled. So let's go here. Let's get it ready. Let's launch. It launches automatically, of course. Let's get the rudder ready. Come on. I don't know what is going on with this. Why can I not change it? I don't know. Autopilot. Damn. Alright, now we can. Okay, I'm not going too fast because it's too fast is really too fast. But we're gonna have a quick look at the island from top. These are defense turrets. These are workers. Robot workers, of course. These are missile launchers, if I remember correctly. Let's see what else. The command center I showed you earlier. The base for the drones. What else? And that's about it. It's a small island. We can actually land here, but I'm out of practice and I'm probably going to crash. But yeah, you can manually land there. It takes a bit practice, but not that hard. Now let's have a quick look at our ship from above. And I'm actually going to damage it in a few seconds on purpose to show you something. Alright, let's try this. And let's see. Ah, shit. Well, that was a big fail. So let's go to number 2. We carried 4 Mandas. Well, 8 I think we have total on us. But you can have 4 on ready to launch and 4 more in our stores on board. So let's take let's take this one from, you see, now it's in hangar, replacing number 1. Refuel, because they, oh come on, let's put fuel on, missile, and laser. Alright, let's hope this time I don't suck as much. And yes, you can have more than one at once side, up to 4. Oops. And alright, let's not go too fast. Don't want to. Alright, we have laser. Let's see if we can hit it now. Always remember to look at the altitude. Alright, I damaged on purpose. Now let me, if you go near your plane and then you click on this, it's landing automatically. It's quite cool. Let's see it landing now. Come on. Any second. Come on, baby. takes longer than I remember. Probably because I was quite high. Okay, this is not very exciting. There it is. Alright, thank you, and go down. Thanks. Now, here why I fired my ship. Click on, okay, damage status. So, you can see which parts of the systems are in what condition. So, engines, they're fine. Radar is damaged, but it is under repair and it is operative. It is operating. Now, it is fully repaired, as is every other part of the ship. Automatic repair systems is the most important thing, of course, but it is working just fine. Superstructure, the armor basically, well, the superstructure. And from here you can set the priorities for each section, which is to be repaired first and which not. Obviously the automatic repair systems and superstructure are the most important. Now, if, so for example, you are heavily damaged and you are under attack from missiles all the time, it's best to have the flare launcher operating fully. So if everything is damaged, you press here, set it to high, exit, so it will be repaired first. Well, if you don't die. What else do we have here? Messages, yeah, okay. And here is the what's it called, meat and potatoes of the game, the supply system. Now we can have a supply base for which can supply you. You can choose supply priorities, high, medium and low for each system. As you can see here, you can scroll through everything you can get. Now you can also set how many to produce your factories, maximum, and you can set 5, enter. So your factories will produce 5 of these missiles, and so on. The same you can do with fuel, how much you want. So carrier fuel, I usually have it on high because it is the most important. If you run out of fuel and you are very far from a fuel base, refueling station, well, friendly island to be exact, then you're kind of screwed. Exit. Now when you are near a supply island base, you can click supply transfer or fuel transfer, and a ship from that island will land. So let's say, okay, fuel transfer. No, probably we have nothing produced, so we cannot actually transfer anything. But when you choose that, we can do it and send the supply ship here, clicking here, and then let's see, can do this. Let's try it on lands. Good. You can see it over there. Let me see. Let's see if we can see it. Lands from on board the Manda. Come on, come on, come on. Where is it? I think it. Oh shit! Did it dock already from the front? Oh, there it is. Tell him the signal weak. Oh yeah, the walrus. I don't know where it is, but I'm now looking. I'm trying to look the supply ship. There it is, docked. Beautiful. And I crashed. Alright. Now let's have a look at ooh, where is it? Where is it? Well, I don't know where it is. Let's check the map. It's over there, okay. Let's can you go there please? Program. Good. Engage autopilot. Auto. The signal, as you can see, is quite low because we are far away from the from a carrier, but now we have set it to automatically return. Let's see, where is it? It's over there. Yep. But it is now slowly heading back to a carrier, and I think it has enough fuel for it. Yeah, plenty of fuel. Good. So this is the game, more or less. I don't know if you like what you have seen now. I mean, if you like strategy games in 3D and you don't mind the graphics, this is one of the best games you can get. Seriously, it's very good. It's very, very good. Especially when you try to find the enemy carrier and you have to take care of your supply lines and choose what you're gonna build. It's very good. It's a very good game. Hopefully my commenting wasn't that bad today, but it probably was, because the game is quite complicated and I'm not that good at explaining things. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, and see you next time. Goodbye.